I really appreciate you being here. We've got Charlie back in. His skin is looking a little rough, and we are about to do a complete shave down, clean him up really, really good so that I can not see him for about 3 to 4 months. I just walked Charlie for a few 10-15 minutes. He pooed and peed. Cynthia, I wouldn't want her to get out and walk around do all that, so I did it for her. He pooed, he peed, and when I was able to walk him myself, I could see that he was falling a lot. He was disoriented with his head because he's going blind. He was slow, so I gave him extreme amount of time to do what he needs to do. He's real slow. And it almost makes you want to cry, as you see your clients, especially your pet clients, get older. And so as I'm waiting and taking my time and watching where his loop is, his collar and the leash, and keeping it up and all this stuff, I'm thinking in my head, as we get older as people, I hope that our end of life care, our afterlife care, our end of life care, we pick people that we trust and love and that know us. They know what we like. We don't like our feet cold sticking out of the blanket. You know what I mean? I hope we pick good people and have those people picked for those end of life days that you may have one day. It really shakes my heart a little bit to see him grow old. But as I always say when I groom Charlie, these many, many years that we've been together, I am really honored to have been his groomer for so long, and I'll be very, very honored to continue being able to groom him until his very last day on earth. As you guys have watched Charlie age as well, I know you can tell how he's lost his eyesight and his body and his demeanor. I know you can tell if you've been watching me for over 9 years. Have compassion in what you do and understanding, and really celebrate life as you can, because it's so important that we recognize our life. Thank you, Cynthia, for always coming back no matter what, and being a friend as well, but allowing me to be your groomer. I love you. Now let's get Charlie cleaned up today. Everybody may not agree with the shave down. Here in Texas, the shave down is one of the best things that you can do. I've got my Andis 5-speed. I've got my original monkey cord. I never talk about it, but it's always there, right? It's always on my cord, keeping me from tangling it up. I'm going to start off with a 10 ceramic edge. And if anybody out there wants to count how many times I turn off my clipper, it looks like the average is about 163. So turn off your clipper, or have coolant, or have multiple 10 blades as you switch around what you're going to do in shaving the pet down. We are going to do a 10 all over because he's older. It's the cleanest cut we can do. It's a shave down, and I don't need to see him. I don't need to see a blind dog every 4 to 6 weeks. You don't want to. I mean, you might want to. I don't. I want the dog to have more time at home than time with me. And you know what? It really helps the budget too. So if she comes every 4 months or 3 months or maybe even 6 months this next time, I hope not, but you never know. If things go downhill fast, which they do as we get older, one thing opens up a door to another thing, I might not see her much longer. You just never know. So in this case, specific case, we're going to do a shave down. Now, his skin is changing. I'm going to show you that in just a minute. And as his skin is changing, I might choose to go ahead and do a 7 because it's changing due to old age. I'm going to show you that right now before we get started, because I think right here on the body I might do a 7, but come down on the legs, I'm definitely going to do a 10. Okay, here we go. Check this out. Come here, Charlie. And I've got the groom loop now around his arm instead of his neck as he's gotten older. And today I'm thinking I'm going to actually pull up And I do smell urine. It's very strong. I think I'm going to try to see if I have a harness that I use. It's called a choke-free harness. I want to see if I have one that'll fit him. Cynthia, if you already have that harness, did we ever get you one of those over the years? If you do, let's start using that instead of the collar. So here we've got this, look at all this going on here. Look at this, the skin is changing and these flakes are really big. Do you see all this? And if I could disconnect you and kind of look, you can come on both ways here. You can get a better view if we do our story either on Facebook or YouTube, but you can come in here and look at all this as well. How thick and flaky this is. Whew, that's a lot. Some of this could be diet. He is in his senior life, so I wouldn't jolt his system and try to change a bunch of stuff. I would just keep him comfortable. But it's up to you and your veterinarian to make those decisions. All right. I'm actually going to try a 7 first. Remember, it's just 7 still a 7 blade. 7 blade is still a shave down. It's just a tiny bit longer because if I do a 10, I can't put it back on. So let's try the 7 real quick and decide what we're going to do. We can do a 7 on the back and 10 down the legs. The 10 is real clean up on the feet. And since I was carrying him, I could see, I was like, wow, look at all this stuff on your feet. All right, let's try the 7, okay? Cynthia, if you're out there, can you chat in there and tell the age? I think he's 15. Is he 14 or 15? I don't have my file handy, forgive me, but I can tell you guys later, but I could be wrong. Those of you guys watching from all over the world, let me know where you're watching from. That always excites me because I'm a world traveler. And last live, I really was like, oh my gosh, there's so many people worldwide. I just love hearing that you guys watch me and support me. I challenge you to get 20 people that you know watching me over there, okay? So if you're watching me from UK or Canada or London or wherever you're watching from, I challenge you to get me 20 more watchers. I think that is so cool because I've traveled to most of those places and it's really neat to come back and know people there. I wish I could take it on tour. You know what I mean? Oh man, I would visit every one of you personally. How's that coming along, Charlie? Now don't forget, this time around, as I can see him changing a little bit, this time the groom loop is around his arm. Can I do that? Is that okay, bud? Nice, gentle touching, nothing too fast or sudden. That always helps dogs when they're going blind. You don't want to be too, I don't know, but customer service likes to jump around sometimes, and it's not a good idea.
I want to show them this side.
This side?
Let me show you guys this side.
What is that called? The camera guy? Well, there's a technical term for it.
Executive producer.
Producer, okay. Producer, can you please move the camera so you can see the other side? Appreciate that. Is there such thing as a professional butt scratcher?
I used to work for Universal Studios. Little do you guys know.
Professional cord stepper on her? I decided since the last live to let you guys know all these different duties that David has. I wonder if he would do the same for me. Like, wow, Dee Dee, you have a lot of duties. Would he do that for me too? So we're very lightly warm on the 7. Ariel, are you counting the on and offs? I'm gonna change my 7 right now. And I'm going real slow. Have you guys noticed? I'm taking my time. I'm going real slow. I'm not trying to. I'm just because you can tell, right? He's gotten old, right? I'm still on my 7 blade. As I come down, I'll change it out. But I'm liking what the 7's doing. And I still want a shave down so I don't have to see him very much sooner. And I haven't used the Dog Up Mini yet because I'm gonna just do what I can while he's doing whatever he wants to do. And I'll save that using the Dog Up Mini last for all the parts where I need that extra hand. Which I like in some cases where they're kind of wobbly. I'll use 2 Dog Up Minis. Boy, oh boy, I don't know about you and I don't know how old you are, but you tell me. You tell me in the comments or the comments down below or the live chat now. As you have gotten older, have you noticed your body starts to change? Well, why wouldn't it be the same with animals? Heck yeah, it's going to be the same with animals. Okay, you want to turn around in a circle? Okay. Hi, Charlie. I'm so glad I know you and you know me. I'm so glad you know my voice. And even if you were going deaf, at least you know the tone of my voice and maybe a familiarity as we groom together. How about this? Let me take it a further step. You might know my smell. We all have a smell that comes out of our skin pores. You might know my smell just by being in the same room. Just like you know your mama's smell. Your human, your pet mom, or your mom, pet mom, your human mom. Okay, we're going to turn you around. Now, you've been grooming a dog, say, 10 years, right? Wouldn't it be cool if that dog understands the words that you were using all those years, because they were always the same. Turn around, sit, look up, lay down, right? Stand up, like, no. They knew all the terms you were using because you were consistent in what you were using. You didn't always change your words, your directional words. They knew exactly what you were talking about until they were blind, until they did go deaf, and then they could just hear the no sounds like, what does no sound like in vibration only? So whatever words you're going to use around the dogs you groom, continue using the same words, and then they might be able to just read your mind if you've been grooming 9, 10, 15, 20 years with the same animal or more. Some of y'all groomers out there 70 years, 60 years grooming. Okay, as we come into the feet.
Did you say 70?
Yeah, I seen a lady did a post. She said, I've been grooming 70 years.
Shut up.
Yeah, she did a post. I saw it.
They're probably exaggerating.
Well, she might be exaggerating or she might be telling the truth. You can't assume if you haven't been there. Can you handle that for me, please? Okay, checking my heat. And remember, all black and white dogs are not the same. Charlie has never tried to bite me on the table, but I never, just be aware, here's your hand. He could bite me here, even though he has like, what, 1 tooth, Cynthia? So here, I'm just going to take what I can see, and the rest is going to be 10 blade, because as we get older, there's going to be some skin wrinkles that I can't see just doing that. So don't dig up in there. Get ready to be aware that there could be some flaps under there. Don't just be digging up in there without being able to see 100%. And so again, the other day I told you with the groom loop around like this is all in the way. The groom loop's in the way to shave here, so what we'll do is we'll switch out arms here in a second, okay? Charlie, are you wanting to lay down? Lay down? Let me see. Would you lay down right now? Let me see. Okay, I'll let you lay down. Now, in normal circumstances, lay down sucks, doesn't it? You're trying to groom a dog when they're laying down, but hey, I'm taking it nice and easy. He's going blind. He wants to lay down a little bit. I'm gonna give it to him. And of course, I'm gonna need him to stand up for something, but I'm gonna wait until the end. The very last thing I do is make him stand up for the long haul. Pads, legs, most of the legs, the wrap up. So right now, I can also stop what I'm doing and guess what? Come back and just do his face and do his feet last, you know what I'm saying? But let him just do this lay down thing. I don't have to go in order all the time, even though I like to. I don't have to necessarily go in order. It does slow you down in my opinion if you don't stay with the rhythm that you always do. But hey, sometimes you have to change for the benefit of the animal. Can't see it, don't take it, so right under there, there's some skin and everything, but I got that line right there without switching. Check your heat. Getting a little warm. Let's check and see if I have how many 7 blades stored up here. It's a 5. 7 here, third 7 blade. We're working on the third 7 blade. Come in here and see what I can do with these legs before I actually go and do the face. We'll do the face next. Don't let me forget, I gotta come back and do the pads and everything though. Like y'all don't let me forget now. Alright, without standing him up, let me just roll a little bit here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 okay. Alright, well get in there. So I said I was gonna do a 10 down here. Let's just holler at the 10. Alright, so that's actually that's my third 7th blade. First, go back to my first 10 blade, which is cold. We hardly use it, and put it in here, get in here what we can while he's standing. Come on, buddy. We got that whole urine area we talked about the other day on puppy. Gotta come clean that up. We got a lot of wrinkles happening here. Listen, someone's got to clean out the wrinkled areas, and it might as well be you. Do a good job. Be careful not to do any nicking. Who else is gonna clean up all that nasty folded areas? If you don't do it, someone else ain't gonna do it. So you're already here with them. Let's clean them all out. Let's clean it out real good. You got some weak bones now. I'm very aware of it. I want to really stretch everything out and take a good look, okay? Okay, alright. Check your heat. Oh, we're good now. Let's roll. Let's roll, you guys. You check his armpit. Yep, the most boniest, most nicked area of the body is the armpit. Spread it out, stretch it out. Don't be just up in there digging if you can't see. I don't care what no one says. If you can't see it, don't take it. Okay, okay. I gave you all that room to move around, so now I gotta really watch what I'm doing. Okay, ready? Up. Up. Up, up. Okay, you're licking your chops. That's a warning. I'll change positions here. Check your heat. You're doing good. Since I did a 7 right here, when I come up into the area right here, don't go too far down because I did a 7 up there. So skim, and then do your 10 exactly on the legs. May I get close here? Close and personal. Oh, now you're yawning. Okie dokie. Note taken. Watch your fingers. You never know. Old age. Okay, what are you doing up there? Oh, you got some nasty stuff up in in there. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on a second here. Let me come back here. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Can I get close here? Let me see. Can I do this on your chin? What can I do? What can I do, right? Can I get you up? Up, 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 up. Up, oh, no, up. Okay, hold on here. Let me, camera, I need you to move back. Thanks. Okay, let me see here. Let me see here. There you go, there you go. Check your heat. Okay, hold on. Can I grab here? Let me see. Not really? Okay, I'm gonna have to do something different here. We gotta come back to it. Gotta have more neck control here so I can be safe about it, so I'll come back in a second. Thinking, thinking, thinking. All right. I want to do this a little tighter here now. If you're gonna stand up, I need to go tighter on that. Don't, okay, so let's do this. Okay, so bear with me now. Check your heat. I'm gonna go and switch it up. This is an Ultra Edge 10 blade. You know, when I start to get these skin flaps like this, it's gonna be very embarrassing for me too. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to hire somebody that's really patient with some fat, because when you're up in this area like this, you wanna pull up these flaps, right? Because there are a bunch of wrinkles and everything. You gotta really work and pull all that out of the way. You can't just get up in there and just start shaving stuff. You really need to look at what you got going on. Okay, you're pulling, okay. Is he still working on it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Before he goes, will you let me know if you hear him come in?
Mm-hmm.
Whoop. Okay, hold on. I got your hold on you in case you start to move forward. Okay, I got you right there. If you haven't groomed a blind dog yet, what you'll notice is they'll want to actually move around and step off the table. So you want to be real careful and pay attention. Check your heat. I was like, is that poop or skin? You better not shave anything. That's all poop. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see here. Charlie, I got you right here, man. Got that poop off of that. Good, good, good. Good boy. All done with that. All done now. Good, good. See? All done. Don't move too much. Don't move too much, Charlie. Good boy. Okay. Put my camera look. I want to go here. I got you, Charlie. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Thank you. I got you right here, Charlie. Who's out the 10? Think. Ooh, I got you. I got you, Charlie. Charlie, I gotta be honest with you. I've been doing this thing with everyone else. Been singing. You're gonna break that. I've been doing this singing thing. Now, if you really want me to sing to you, I will. Okay, but I don't have to if you don't want me to. Alright. I'm gonna do a little bit of 10 reverse on the tummy because you got a lot of wrinkles and everything in here, so I'm just gonna get what I can see. And then we're gonna come clean this area like I told you guys before. Bring it out and really look at it. And clean this area so it doesn't cause an infection of any kind. But obviously, we have got to be careful. I mean, this is his sacred parts. Nice and careful there. No digging, just nice skim action. Go in reverse, gets that a lot cleaner. Just like when you're shaving a man's face, you want to stretch out the skin.
Huh?
Yeah, when you do someone's neck, you gotta stretch it out. You want to call it taut. You taut the skin. You make it tight.
I don't stretch my skin out.
You look up or something like that. You don't just shave looking down. A man does not shave wrinkled up, okay? If you do, you're gonna easily cut your fat. It's okay if you don't know that, David. No wonder you look like you haven't shaved in a... Yeah, I got jokes, man. You wanna show the camera your mustache?
No.
Beard?
No.
Okay, well, I can't help you, man. You're definitely not a professional barber for yourself.
Alright, bro. That's enough, man. That's enough. Move on. Move on.
Hey, I tell you, man, if you're not having fun, something's wrong. If you're not having fun, call me and we'll get you a position. Oh, go talk to him.
You want him
Here, can you,
Yeah, I want him to go.
you gotta go
Yeah,
appreciate
go.
people that do work for you, so we'll be right back. Sir, thanks for coming in. Thanks for the business. Appreciate it, guys. That was his son.
I think he's teaching him.
Maybe. He's been doing it a long time. See, I can see his spine here. So I got my tin blade. We're doing the arms in the tin blade because the feet are really shaggy looking. Alright, I've done a little bit of this and a little bit of this and that, but I'm about to put the cone head on and make sure I'm okay before I do get nitty gritty on his feet. I just have a feeling and I just want to take caution. You don't want to take caution, that's okay. You can run your business however you like.
That's a piece of poop.
That's a piece of poop, man. Just stepped on his dried piece of poop. I'm getting made into the trash can. I gotta pick it up. I don't like that. Nice and like chisel everything real nice, you know. I do have some donations I need to sing for. I'm noticing some of these things.
Hey,
Let me
what's
just spray that.
What is that on your feet?
What? My silk shoe covers?
What do they do?
They protect my shoes so I don't have to keep changing every few months. They're awesome. Protect your shoes and your socks from hairy prickles. Oh, saves your shoes. One pair of shoes, few years, maybe longer. Other than that, I'd normally have to change my shoes every few months because there'd be hair all in them. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You can get them at myfavoritegroomer.com. They're handmade and they're silk. We're gonna do a cone head. Why? There's a gut thing called gut feeling. So I'm just gonna do this real simple cone head. Betty made it. It's part of the My Favorite Groomer line. And you can get the My Favorite Groomer line of cone heads at myfavoritegroomer.com and you support Betty when you do that.
Hey, that's a nice smock too.
If you want a smock like this, it's made of silk and they are coming in the mail right now. Silk. Great for heat, great for cold. How? I have no idea. Let's talk to the silkworms. Alright, looks like we got some donations. Let me sing for a little bit this. Let me sing for you guys before we keep going. It looks like, if I scroll real quick, thank you everyone for commenting. I'm seeing your live chat. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Clary22, you have donated on Venmo as well, so I appreciate that as well. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Clary22 to My Favorite Groomer. Clap, clap, clap. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thanks for the Venmo donation too. Woohoo! Next one we have is thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Nora Cassaye to My Favorite Groomer. Woohoo! Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Thanks so much for your donation. Keep them coming. All right, nitty gritty. Let's do the feet together.
Are they matted? Look at that nail right there.
You'll have to do this for me. I need this. It's too fast. Cameraman, that's too fast. What are you looking at?
Just use them then. Why'd you zoom in?
See how he's doing stabilized.
Dog up soon.
Are you okay? I got the minis right here. I'm gonna put 2 of them flat, just for a little bit of support. I do this. Okay? Let's see.
Support.
Support, please.
Support.
And yeah, I guess I could grab my Bravura. Oh, that's not there.
Give Mary also support.
Support, please. This is in my way.
What do we get this, you know?
You can hang it on the front, please. Okay, we'll do that. Using my Bravura, kind of around a 9. It's got a 5-in-1 blade on it. You know, there's so many thoughts in my head, like, as a blind animal, you definitely, in my opinion, you would like want to say don't come in as often and, you know, just stay home, right? But if you get stuff like this, you kind of want to say, well, can you just come once a month for like feet and pads, or, you know, like toenails and pads? So certain things like maybe face, feet, sanitary, they're not there for an hour or 2 or 3 or 4. They're there to look at all this. Like, it's got to be pretty uncomfortable as well. It's really hard to get off, and he's older, so it's kind of like, ugh. Sandy, you can leave. The dog's not strangling. The groom loop isn't around the neck. So stop lying to my fans. Goodbye. I hate people who assume, and I hate people who don't get the fact first. You're not nice people. So look at all this. Don't you wish, you know, that even though I'm like, don't come back 3 or 4 months so that he's blind and everything, less grooming. But dang, what do you do? Well, what's the happy medium between both, right? What's the happy medium? Answer me. You guys put it in the live chat, comment below. What's the happy medium? Like, is it just, let's just tolerate it? You know, it's not for very long, a few more years maybe. Or come in, go ahead and make that trip for face, feet, sanitary once a month, every 4 to 6 weeks, and then every 3 months get your shave down. I mean, what's the right answer? And don't be perfect, because no one is perfect. But what would you do? Some of y'all can do this kind of stuff at home, but a lot of y'all can't. You know, at the end of the day, I just want to do the right thing. Whatever that right thing might look like may not look like the right thing to everyone else, and that's okay, because you're not my God. And you're not my client. This is this client's dog, right? Okay, I think I'm gonna do this other back foot or nails or back foot pads, and then come back and do nails.
Back foot pad.
Okay, there's my answer, back foot pad. Can you get anything here before you get to doing that? And I'm on my tippy toe a little bit. And keep in mind, as a dog ages, guess what happens? Lumps and moles and skin tags and ulcers and cancer start to appear. So you can't just go in there with the 40 and go fast, because you might run into like, holy crap, there was a huge mass right there. And I shaved half of it off because I thought nothing had changed. But as a dog gets older, more frequently, so like say 1 month, so much happens in 1 month, you'll end up finding out like, oh my gosh, look at all these masses that appeared in just 1 month. And you were going fast with the clipper. Has that ever happened to anybody? You can type it in there if it's happened to you. You're a groomer and you're like, dang man, I thought it was fine, but especially like a Cocker Spaniel, look at all that. Cocker Spaniels end up having lots of moles and masses at the end of their life, the last 3 years, and if you're not careful, you'll nick every one of them thinking that nothing changed. I got you, Charlie. So then something else to consider when you're deciding to answer that question of like, how often do you come in then, is you don't know someone's budget either. You don't know what they're going through, how far away they came, can they afford to come once a month? I mean, like, there's a lot to consider. I mean, you're just guessing.
That's it, you're done?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna do nails and stuff. What do you mean?
Do all of them?
What do you want me to do right now?
All the pads.
All the pads and then go do all the nails? Got it. So right now, if you could shop with me at myfavoritegroomer.com, I was using the Andis 5-speed and now I'm using the Bravura. And the Bravura, it's at myfavoritegroomer.com under clippers. So the Bravura, I recommend getting an extra 5-in-1 when you order. And the Arco is very similar. I recommend getting the extra battery if you get that for the Face Feet Sanitary. But this clipper, I'm not going to use on the body, so be aware of that. Thank you for asking. We'll post a link later, or if anybody can post a link now and they buy it, I'll give you commission. Ooh, that's strong right there with a bunch of stuff in it.
Oh, I stepped on poop.
No, it's like burrs and stuff. Look at all that twigs and stuff. Well, that's really mad. Hang in there, Charlie. I've got his entire body weight in my left arms right now. And what is this? Ah, gum?
This is nail.
No, it isn't. This is not a nail, David. This thing. You want to taste it?
How much would you give me?
How much would you guys give him to taste that? Oh, no, you wouldn't. Don't you do that. If MP's out there, she's going to let you handle it.
I'm kidding.
You want to taste that? What's up, UK?
I'm just joking.
Let me know where you're at. If you're international, man, please let me know. Share. If you're international, try to get me 20 more of your friends to subscribe. Let's bang this baby. MP says, poor old Charlie. I know, right? Like I said in the beginning, boy, I could cry on a dime right now. I'm holding it in. I hate seeing my clients get older. But honestly, I appreciate them so much for sticking with me and continuing to use me as their groomer. Because little do they know, in my opinion, having that same person till the last day is so crucial. As long as that person understands them, you know? Woo, Charlie. How you doing up here, huh? Okay. I'm kind of doing all the support right now. Let me put these here for a minute. All right. Canada, Montreal, what's up? England, woohoo, Florida, love Florida. Germany, what's up, Germany? I lived in Spangdahlem. All right, here we go. Last pad. Oh, all done. I had to do that to the cameraman. Okay.
I just moved there and you were done.
Well, it's a shame because I'm right-handed, so I'm gonna come right here like that. And so really, you know, quite frankly, yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay. Oh, come here, Charlie. Let me give you a big hug right there. Woo-wee. Oh, man. Definitely want to be up careful here, right? All right, can I come in this way? Let me hold you this way. Is that okay? Little. Now I like the Bravura for face, feet, sanitary only. And if I did a bunch of these all day, this Bravura is I'm gonna have to change the blade. It won't tolerate a lot. I just thought I'd let you know. And if these mats weren't coming, you hear the motor going. The Andis 5B's like. If it wasn't coming, I'd have switched over to my 40 blade on the Andis 5-speed.
Shoot, that thing's like slice.
What is?
The Andis 5-speed.
You mean butter?
Yeah.
Because the power of that motor. Ooh, you got the same thing over here. Something like sap or gum. It's got some syrup. You got some sappy syrup? Sappy gum syrup? Who knows, man, what's out there in that backyard of yours? Them trees. You never know. But it's up in there. Oh, you could bite my arm right now, and I really appreciate you not doing that, Charlie. Out of all the black and white dogs that I've ever had, you're the only one that does not try to attack me. I mean, unless I come to your house and then you're like, this is my house, get out. Oh, doesn't want to come out. Let's see here. Come on, buddy. Don't you hate it when those mats don't want to give? Oh, my finger's hurting right now. Oh, look at that. Look at that there. Look at that thick, chunky stuff. You want to smell it at least? Give the fans an idea of what it kind of smells like. What does that look like to you? Okay, let's put your foot this way.
A cotton ball.
That does not look like a cotton ball. I don't know about you, but you are not a professional cotton baller. All right, let's go ahead and tackle the nail trim now. Oh, Cindy's out there. That's the owner of Charlie.
Can they see the nails? Cause I'm gonna go do some posts.
Can you see the males here?
The males?
Did I say males? I sure did.
Can you see some snails?
Can you see some males here? Okay, let me sweep all this off. How you doing out there, Cindy? You doing okay out there waiting for me? Waiting for your Charlie boy? Those of you guys missed the beginning of the video, please go rewatch the comments that we talked about. Okay, we're going to do some toenail trimming here. Let me see if I can give you a little close up here. All right. If you want to take the toenail trim class, contact me at myfavoritegroomer.com. All right. Is that all I can take? Yeah, is it? Oh, are you letting me know? I want to take more though. The nail is so long. Can I do that? Oh, we're right there? Okay. Okay, let me come over to this one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hang in there. I gotta do these. Okay, good. You're good, buddy. You're good. I'm going slow just so I know because they're pretty long. I don't want to just truly guess. You want my nail clippers? myfavoritegroomer.com. If you're learning from me, support me. Come out there and shop. You might get a free gift. If you spend more than $100 at this point, it's free shipping, so. That's not too shabby. Hold on, Charlie, don't go nowhere yet. Hold on, let me check you out. Are you okay? Hold on, are you okay? All right, if you want me to go faster, I will. Let me see. He's like, please just get it over with. I agree. I just want to get as much off as I can, but that requires me to go a little slower. But hey, if he wants me to go faster, we can go faster and just not be so detailistic. when I was walking him though, he got caught on a little grass, like a grass root thing. So you gotta get the curl out of these nails a little bit, right? Whew. Let me think. Coming to the front, do the nails here, this and that. Okay, let's go here. Come on, camera. Don't get left behind now. Come on. Dee Dee's turning to the camera girl. I'm gonna unclip this.
You say the camera girl?
Oh, it was for a moment there. I mean, someone had to step in. Can I just reach in here? Nope, I can't. Okay, hold on. Let me get you clicked back. Let me get you clicked back. All right. Remember, he's blind and real fragile, so you want to listen to him a little bit here. So we're going to come over here and do it like this. You see where my arms are, right? Underneath, let him sitting on my wrist a little bit. Okay. Ooh. Hang in there, Charlie. Almost done here, bud. All right, good. There we go. All righty, yes. Now, I'm going to wrap up the feet a little bit more. You want to check your power?
Power's good.
Okay. I'm actually going to do a 10 down on all the feet, double check. Like, come back a little bit now. How many of you guys watched Bachelor last night? How many of y'all watched Bachelor last night? So I'm going to do 10 down. Clean up some of this stuff sticking out. Don't worry, I'm going to come over here. Don't worry, I'm about to come over there.
Great.
And grab your good hold here. Good hold here. Steady, buddy, steady. I got you, man. I got Charlie. Okay, I got you. Oh, put your foot down. There you go, buddy. He's real wobbly, isn't he? Yes, he is. That's what happens when you get old and when you're blind. Okay, I'm going to come under here. Just stuff I can wrap up a little bit more tight. Okay, can I do this? Let me grab this arm. What does happen though, if you guys haven't noticed, when I haven't seen a dog for so long because of COVID and many other things, the groom itself takes a long time, doesn't it? So when you come in, you're always just detailing up your hair when you go to a barber, and it's just like every 2 weeks you go in, guess what? It's fast. It gets faster and faster, right? But if you always come in with the full everything, then it's a full everything every time. It takes a long time to get stuff done. But hey, that comes with the territory when you're grooming, say, aggressive animals, which I do, and senior animals, which I also do. It's just, you don't want them coming in. I wouldn't. If you wanted me to come in and bring my senior dog in every 2-3 weeks, I probably wouldn't want to do that to my dog. Like, I know them, you know what I mean? Notice his head is all over the place. That's because the groom loop is only around his arm. And it really makes it hard to control things, but in this case with him, that's what I'm gonna do. Hold on. But I got to have you look up or something here. Okay, don't do that. I don't know what you're doing, but I do have my eyes on you. What is it you're doing? All right, here we go. You guys are behind me. I gotta move you guys. You guys need to move over there, please. Let me sweep my table. I like this tidy. I don't wanna lose the dog, so I'm gonna hold his groom loop here. Okay. Now I can have focus to move you guys around. And we're getting ready to go. There's something else I wanna do with his feet. Okay, so we did a 10 down. Now you can brush all this up and hand scissor and all that. But because he's a little wobbly, and this is really loose, but it's something just to kind of give me with his feet, I wasn't sure what was gonna happen because they were matted. But instead, you can brush it up, right, with the slicker brush that I use. I call it a shaper brush. It's just a shape hair because it sucks as a brush. So use a slicker. On my website, I think they're white. So they go out, do that and scissor. Okay, he's blind. So what I am going to do is I'm going to take his paw and I'm going to use a 7 reverse. Because when you're going down, the hair grows down. But when you come reverse, the hair grows down and the clipper comes reverse, so it goes right into the teeth. But I don't really want to I could do a 10 reverse, just like clean feet. I can do that right now, but instead of taking the feet down to the bone, like where you can see the knuckles, not the skin, but the bone. When you can see the knuckles, instead of doing that truly down to 10 reverse, I'm going to do a 7 reverse. So that should equal up to a 10 down, which I can't get because all this hair is going down and my clipper is going down. So I'm going to have my clipper teeth going this way and the hair going into it. In that position, this is perfect. So go ahead and grab up the 7 blade again. Charlie, are you wanting to lay down? All right, let's do the front feet and then see if he wants to lay down. Give him a chance to lay down. But we don't want you to fall off the table, bud, okay? So I'm going to hold his paw here and do that reverse I told you I was going to do. Avoiding the scissoring right now, okay? I just want to avoid using the scissors right now. Okay. All right, turn that off. Let me see here. See how, because the hair is down and the clipper's going up, the blade's going in to the hair itself, how it just took it right off? Food for thought. I've been doing this a long time and I do it all the time on YouTube, but never really talk about it intensely. I just tell you to do it, you know? Oh, you didn't like that? It's okay. I went in there, got in between there. All right, we come here and do the back feet. Same way. It's still short. I'm just not taking it shorter. It could still be shorter. Use every body part. I'm like pushing on him here. Just use every body part that you need, you know? I got you right here, bud. Alright. Ready? Let go. If there's any other areas you're kind of like, dadgummit, I can't get that because the hair is, the body's changing and the depth is changing and the boniness is changing, that's the same thing. Just grab up that hair reverse. him situated like a lay down or see what he wants to do here, okay? And then I'll look at that. Look at what you guys got going on for me. Alright. Here we go. Let me dust off this way. Alright, real quick now, like a Band-Aid, ready to go fast. There you go. Oh, you ready to go already? Are you ready to go, Charlie? Do I have a harness here? Let me think. Where is the harness that I've used in grooming? Let me think. Can I pick you up a second? Let me look at something here. Ready? Up. Let's look right here a second together. Oh gosh. Let me see if I have something in here. No. Cindy, can you answer me real quick on the chat? Did you get a harness from me before, a body harness? Can you answer that, please?
Whatever you need.
Oh, I need to know that answer, because if I already gave her one, I don't want to give her a second one.
You're done?
No, I'm not done.
What kind of
You're not
harness?
listening to what I just said.
What kind of harness?
Let me see if she answers. You just run out there and ask her.
Here, I'll hold them.
Okay.
Because I don't know what the heck you're talking
I
about.
know exactly what I need here.
Go.
Okay, let me go ask her.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw, Charlie.
Charlie. He's just hanging out here. Look. I don't want to grab him. I don't know if he'll be nice. Charlie. Oh, sneezing. Sneezing. Nope. He's so thin, you can't really tell. But he's really, really thin. This way.
Alright, she doesn't have one. And I gave her, she has one from before, but not this kind. So this kind, I only have a few left, but they're great. So let me see which one will fit here real quick before I put them back on the table. And I told her I was gonna give it to her.
Hey, be careful.
Why?
I don't know.
Be careful with what?
With him, he's on the ground, he might try to bite you.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, he's getting so small.
Yeah, that might fit him.
This is an extra small, but he's lost a lot of weight.
That might fit him actually.
All right, so can you wanna? Are you afraid to pick him up?
Kind of.
Okay, I got it.
You know he don't like me.
He don't like you. Okay, ready? Up.
He doesn't like men.
Man, whatever.
He doesn't.
Okay, let me see if this fits here. So I only have a few of these if you guys are trying to buy one now because you're seeing it, but don't walk off the table. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go here like that.
Almost. Oh wait, does it fit him?
It doesn't Velcro.
But it does fit him that way.
It does fit him that way. I think the other one's just gonna be too loose.
Try a pink. What, you gonna get, he's gonna
Let me
rock
see.
the pink?
He has to. That's all the only ones I have.
He's gonna rock the pink.
But this is how tight you want it though.
Yeah.
All right, we'll try the pink just in case. Are you looking for a different size, or what are you doing? Medium. What's this size? Medium. So that I need a small if you can find a small. Let me see here. Yeah, this medium's too big. Okay, come here, bud. All right. Both of these aren't gonna work for us, and I don't think I have a small. So. Oh, I have an idea, but it's gonna take me a minute. Do y'all have time to wait a second? Okay, let me see. Let me think where they're at. Okay, Charlie, come with me a second. Let's go find one of the ones Betty made. Let's go find it. Betty's ones are in here. that box, that bin, that big black bin could be gone through right now, but
You think there's some in there?
since I don't have a product organizer, I guess I have a problem. Alright, I did find these ones. There's a bunch of different harnesses, and if you don't have the right kind, don't just give him anything. It really needs to give him some support here. So let me try this. Here. Shoot, does this have a back and a front support, and I can go either way with it? Shoot. The Betty ones are hecka cute, right? But I don't have his size. I've given a lot of them away. How many of y'all got a Betty's harness? How many of y'all have Betty's harness? Okay, hold on here. Let's see how. Oh yeah, this is it. Oh yeah, this is it. So we're gonna do this. These are new. I don't even have them on the website yet.
What about this one?
Too big.
That's the same
So let
one.
me show you.
It's the same
Let me
thing.
show you. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. So here's one of Betty's on a different style. It's got this ropey, stringy stuff.
You don't know how it goes on?
It does. It's too wide on the. That's too wide over here, and I really want it to be snug. It has to be snug. That is a loose, like really, really loose product. I don't want to have him with a loose product. He's blind and he needs to be guided more. So I don't want you to guide him by his throat. You know what I mean? Let me take all this off. I'll have more of these on the website. They're brand new. I just started carrying them.
You got them listed already?
No, they're not listed. They're in that bin right there to list. All right. So now what I'm going to do is connect him. So now I have this on him. Okay, so let's think. What am I going to do? Okay, so now I'm going to leave this around his body. And
Who was this?
yeah, it's that one.
Alright, we'll go list it.
Check which ones I have then first, the sizes I have. But okay, got that. Okay, so we'll come out like this. Sorry, thanks for bearing with me. There's sometimes you gotta do things just a little bit different. Okay, we'll take this, put that there, like that. Down the arm. Okay, there you go, bud. Now we're gonna take this, we're gonna come around his head, come around his arm here. Oh, come around the arm. I'm gonna have you go up here. Go up here. Up here, there you go. Click here, it's too loose, but don't worry, we'll fix that in a second. That's around that arm. This arm, okay, good. Now we're gonna come here, we're gonna put this loop around the hook there, here on his back. We're gonna go through the hook like this, through the loop, and connect here. Now, I'm gonna hold him here and bring him closer because there's just one of me. And I'm gonna loosen this arm and tighten it up. So now he's kind of being supported with this harness. Why? Because I'm about to his face, and two, he's blind. So this helps us all. And it's not around his neck anymore. It's not around his neck because he's too old to do that this time. Okay, so now we can work. If it was called like a skydiving or rock climbing suspension system, that would be what this could look like. But that's not what dogs be doing, you know. So now we're gonna do a 10 on his face and clean that up really good. So check your heat, change your blade, and let's do this. And Mom might say she wants to pay for this. It will be a tip because I'm giving it to her. All right. I'm going to go backwards on the donation. So thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. MP to my favorite groomer. Clap, clap, clap. Woohoo. Thank you for your donation. Appreciate ya. Keep them coming. Now let me scroll. I thought there was another one. Nope, that's it. I think I'm caught up. Okay, I'm caught up. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Okay, let's do the face. Y'all ready for the face? Here we go. Let me get you situated here. I'll be the camera woman for a second. All right, here we go. So now I've got him like, right, supported and everything, body supported, because I think I'm gonna struggle with the face a tad bit. So if I do, I should go ahead and put my groom loop on. And this just gives me a little bit of like what I feel like is here, right? Just around the jaw here. Keep his jaw pretty still for me. But blind dogs usually move a lot, so let's see what happens. So we're gonna go down. I told you I was gonna sing for you. When did you go blind? When did you go blind? When did you go blind? Was it in the middle of the night? When did Charlie go blind? When did you go blind? Don't worry, I'm here, and I'll try to take my time. When did you go blind? When did you go blind? When did you go blind? Was it at night? Don't worry, I am here, and I'll try to take my time. When did you go blind? When did you go blind? Don't worry, Charlie, I'm here, and I'll try to take my time. When did you go blind? Oh, when did you go blind? Don't worry, Charlie, I'm here, and I'll try to take my time. Oh, when did you go blind? When did you go blind? When did Charlie go blind? When did Charlie go blind? Don't worry, I am here, and I'll try to take my time. When did you go blind? 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 Was it at night? When did you go blind? Don't worry, Charlie, I'm here, and I'll try to take my time. When did you go blind? When did you go blind? When did you go blind? Oh, when did you go blind? When did you go blind? Charlie, right here. Charlie, right here. Let me put my thumb there. There you go. When did you go blind? Don't worry, I'm here. Don't worry, I'm here, and I'll try to take my time. When did you go blind? Check your heat. Let me move the camera. Change our blade. Tin blade. Do ceramic now. Whatever's there. Tin blade ceramic. I am going to try my 4-guard reverse, which is purple. you have the kits I have, they should be purple. Let me bring you in closer here. Let's see if that's the way to go. Cameraman Dee. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna go reverse forward so I can go a little tiny bit faster. Here we go. When did you go blind? Oh, you don't like that. When did you go blind? Oh, there's so much gunk there. There's so much gunk there, Charlie. Come here, Charlie. There's so much gunk there. Yes, there is. Let me move all that hair out of the way. Can I have you look up here? Let me see. Let me look up. Let me help you look up. Okay, let's go up, 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 up. You don't like that. Okay. Let's do it, you looking down then. Okay. That's good, that's good. Let me see about coming this angle here. You want to look down? Okay. Okay, okay. Da, 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 da. Don't do that. Don't bite the clipper. Alright, hold on. Let's go with, take our foreguard off. Let's wrap up. Check your heat. Let's wrap up the ears. What can you see? Are you guys good? What you looking at over there, Charlie? There you go. What's over there anyway? What's over there, Charlie? Take a look here. Heat, good. Whew. Can I get a what? Can I get a what? Get a what? Can I get some red hearts out there so I can look at the screen and be like, yes, you guys are here, you're with me, you're paying attention, you're singing with me, are you crying a little bit? Give me some red hearts so I can just look at that screen over there and I'll be like, yes, they're here, we're all here, we're present. Up. Up. Good boy. Good boy. Can I get in there? Up. Let me see. Up, up, up. I see some red hearts. do, 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 do. Do, do, do. No, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Charlie. 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 Let me see. Charlie, let me see. Charlie, let me see. Let me get that hair. You know the one right there. Good boy. Good boy. Let me see that hair. Let me see all that hair and those wrinkles. Let me see. Let me get in those wrinkles. Yes, sir. Let me get those out. How am I going to get all that up in your face? This is going to be interesting. Let's just see. Whew. Oh my gosh, look over there. You can see the hearts. Look. Look how red it is. Look. Look how red it is. Yeah, baby. You guys are here. Check. Thank you. I love you back. Bang. It's blinging red over there, baby. Look, it's red. You see it? Yeah, thank you. This is hard work. Here we go. Let's try to clean up the ears a tad bit more. Okay. Whoop, whoop. I got that, snuck that in there. You know I snuck that in there. Okay, let me see here. You guys see his face? How am I going to get all that out of there? Look at what I'm working with here. Okay, Charlie, let me check my heat. To go that close to your nose and muzzle and stuff, I want a cool blade. We're almost wrapping it up here. Okay, see some stuff here, I'm going to take it. Okay, let me switch that off. Okay, heat. Okay, let's try it again. You ready? We're going to try to get the nitty gritty, okay? Let's see if he'll let me get in there. He used to. But once you go blind, things do change. I've got my finger up in the harness. Kind of fingers up on under the jawbone. Oh, 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 oh. Change it up. Gotta switch it up so he don't know what I'm doing. Oh, Oh, I got a lot there. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay, let's get this bubble tip scissors. Bubble tip scissors, please. Pass those on. Pass them on over. Where did you go? Here we go. Here we go. Got them. Booyah. You can get every tool I'm using at myfavoritegroomer.com. Boy, oh boy, look how clean we got it. Few little risky swipes. Tricky trick swipes. You know what how many of you guys do those tricky swipes? Play with the bat, come swipe, play with the bat, come swipe. Who does that? Did you learn it from me? Okay, I've got this, I'm holding here on the harness. Okay, I'm just going to do a little bit of tricking here. Let me do some rubbing, rub-a-dub-dub. Comment below if you do those swipey swipes, those risky swipes and stuff. If you have to do the same thing, you know what I'm talking about. When did you go blind? Was it at night? When did you go blind? Don't worry, I'm here. Don't worry. I'm here. I'm supposed to be the camera woman, watch the angles and do his face? Fired. I'm right here on his face though. To come on the side makes no sense to me.
Yeah,
What do you guys want to
You
see?
really can't see it, 'cause okay, go. Dude.
When did you go blind? Was it at night? If I go blind, I hope it's at night. Hey. When did you? David sing. When did you go blind? Okay, let me see here if you're gonna let me do this like this. Okay. When did you go blind? Was it at night? Oh, I might be able to, but I gotta get in there a little different. Okay. Let me bring my whole hand into the bottom of the harness here as it tuck up. You don't like none of it. Most blind dogs do not want you messing with their face. I understand it. So, okay, let me come up. Just trying different things. I gotta get something here. Well, let me try to move the camera for you guys. I want to have them looking up. Up. I'm going to let David walk by or whatever he's doing, as we can hear your footsteps. I get one swipe for every, few seconds here, so. See, the problem is I don't know if there's a wrinkle in there, so you can't take a lot at one time. It's funny because I used to be able to shave all this out at one point, but now I'm not going to be able to do it, am I? Okay. Okay, let me see here. Let me see. There's nothing to hold on to. There's nothing for me to grip. Let me see, Charlie. 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 Let me see,
His eyes are so white.
Charlie. Let me see, Charlie. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. No. You're getting annoyed? Are you getting annoyed? Don't look at me like that. You would rather me talk to you? You don't want me to sing. Oh, you don't like me singing. Okay, you don't like me singing. So I'd rather talk. Okay, I'll talk. Well, this is the hair I need to get, Charlie. Okay, right here. And if you prefer that I talk to you, which you're acting a whole lot better now, I'll stop singing.
He didn't like the singing.
He doesn't like the singing. Who'd have thought? So, those of y'all who wanted me to sing and think that singing is for everybody, as soon as I started talking in sentences, he was better off. And look at him now, letting me just chisel away in here as soon as I shut my face up with the singing. Wow, note taken. Maybe it's 'cause you know me so well. I don't sing all day. Well, I don't sing to anybody else, do I? No, I don't. I just sing to you. Well, I guess I do sing. I do sing in the shower. Right? Yep. I sing in the shower, and I like to sing in the car, which I've taken you on a mini car ride, so you know that too. Okay, hold on. Let me see, please. You're right. I should maybe just keep my day job. Okay, note taken. I can hear it. What's this? Ugh. Let me trim all this around here, okay? Don't move. Let me just trim it all around. Let me trim. Trim, watch your ear now. Let me see, I got to have you look up. Let me see, Charlie. Let me see, please. This is not even even. No, it's not. I gotta even it up. And look, you got some little facial boogers up in there.
It's looking good already.
Yeah, it's looking a lot better, but let me see if I can trim this. But I have to have you kind of look up. Let me see. If I do this a little bit.
Charlie. Charlie.
Okay. Let me trim that there. Let me see. Chop, 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 suey. Chop, chop, suey. Okay, let me see here. I'm gonna wipe all that. Can I get in here and hold this? Can I look at your mouth? I know you don't have hardly no teeth left, but can I, is it possible? Let me see here.
He never really liked that.
No, he didn't. Doo-doo-doo. It's Dee Dee here. Dee Dee. Dee Dee is grooming you right now. Okay, Dee Dee's here. Dee Dee's grooming. Dee Dee's grooming you. Let me see. Let me see your face. Let me see your face. Yes, let me trim that. Yes, let me trim it, please. Good boy. Good boy. Let me see. That's right. Let me see. Good. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Good boy. Good boy. Now, is it possible to get up in that upper lip? I doubt it. Let's do the ears real quick. Ear shears. Pass the ear shears, please. Yes, ma'am. Here they come. Let's trim the ears to the leather. All right. He's like, he did not like me singing, did he? Did you all notice that? When I started talking, he responded a lot better. Who'd have thought? It was soothing me. I was singing exactly what was on my mind. It does make you wonder, when did you go blind, right? When did you go blind? When do we go blind? When do we go blind? Over time, at night, before you know it. Bless you. Bless you. Oh, let me look at this. Let me see here. If I use my finger first. Okay, I'm gonna use my finger first. Let's take a look. Can I get in here? Too hard? Okay, hold on here. Let me see here. Let me think. If we, some of this stuff doesn't matter, does it? This fine tuning stuff doesn't matter, does it? Okay. Flea comb, please. Hand that over. Thank you so much, Dee Dee. You're welcome. Okay, let's see if he'll let me brush this face hair out of his lips. Let me just see. I'm not going to stay here and make him pissed off, but I do want to see if he would let me. And it looks like the answer is a no. Will you let me? Will you let me? No. Will you let me see in there? Let me see here. I need a better grip. May I look at that? Let me see. May I look at this? He said no. No, that's a no. Say, Dee Dee, no. Can I see all that hair you're swallowing? Does it matter, Dee Dee? Kind of. He doesn't have teeth anymore. Well, he's got one tooth, doesn't he? Well, that's true. But he doesn't want you to look at it, so why piss him off? You're right. You're absolutely right. Don't piss him off. Don't piss him off. Okay, let's see. Okay, 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 okay. Let's see if I can get that one piece. That one piece. Is that the one piece that's hanging there? That chunky stuff right there? Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes, yes. There, I got it. I got it! Can I get more? Was one enough? Was one enough? Was the chunky stuff good enough just once? One more. Should I go one more? One more. No, it's not worth it. Okay, let's do it. Ear cleaning. Can I get a roll of paper towels, please? Customer service. I'm kind of joking, but they're really gunky, they're really funky monkey ears. I've been eyeballing them since I've been trimming the inside, and they are the funky monkey looking funky monkey. So I've got some funky monkey stuff going on. Ear cleaner, please, pass that, thank you, Dee Dee, you're welcome. All right, let's take our cotton balls here. All right, let's soak them up with this ear cleaner that smells delish. Oh yeah, let's get them really nice and lubricated with that. Now let's also get a good idea of, let me put this down here. Let me see here. Oh. Okay, let me do a little bit of ear powder in there just to give me a grip. And here we're gonna do just a tiny bit of pulling little by little. I don't like to do the huge chunky pulling. I think that is really painful. But if you do little by little, then I think the tension of pulling is still there, but it's not like devastatingly painful. Ear powder is, in my opinion, isn't relief. It is just so I can grip it because it's really nasty and oily in here. How else are you gonna grip something that's like butter? You're not. So, if you want to do that, if you have ear hair in the dog's ear like this, you're going to want to get that out, okay? Why are you going to clean, flush, and all that with that ear hair all in the way? And I'm just talking about what's down the actual ear canal. So I'll do baby swipes, little tugs. Yeah, I don't like it either, buddy. Okay, all right, let me see. All right, let me see. Guys who have recently done an order, thank you so much. Robin C, you recently ordered from me, thank you so much, I appreciate that. NYC nurse, you're putting an order in every paycheck, wow. Talk about supportive, thank you so much, I appreciate that. Okay, I'm not left-handed, but I'll try here. Hold on, little by little, Charlie, little by little.
Okay.
Little by little.
Dude.
Little by little, please.
Yeah. Wait.
gosh. Charlie hears you though. Who's that? Is that your mama?
Mama.
Is it your mama?
Mama.
Okay, almost done. Almost done, Charlie. Almost done. Almost done. Okay. Yeah, almost done. Oh my. Okay, hold on. Cynthia, you got him excited now. He's all excited now. He's ready to be done. Look how yellow and gross it is. Don't worry, we're going to get it all off here. Yellow's a sign of what? How many of you guys have learned what yellow is a sign of here from My Favorite Groomer? I'm going to let you answer. I'll tell you at the end. Don't let me forget. Yellow is in the ears is a sign of what? Like I said, we needed paper towels. I needed them, but not anymore. It's a little late. Customer service fail. I said, I'm kind of kidding. Hint, hint, like read my mind, please. Gosh. Why can't women just be more clear what we want? And why can't men just know what we want? We know what they want.
Sweet baby Jesus, please help
Sweet
this woman.
baby Jesus.
Here's some.
It's a little late now, thanks. And that's the wrong kind of paper towel too.
I just can't help you, man.
No, you can't. Don't throw that away either. Use that for your hands. Please don't be wasteful.
I'm using it for my butt. That's what I'm using it for.
That kind of paper towel will rip your skin apart. So you go ahead and use it for your B-U-T-T. I'd like to see that raw. Yellow is a sign of what, you guys? Yellow is a sign of what, especially in the ears? Oh, you know what's funny? Oh, when I get to the answer, don't let me forget. There's another word, not there. Yes, infection, but there's another word. There's something else that I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. Not infection. Maybe you could kind of say what kind of infection, or infection of what, or how, or why. Something else. Yellow is a sign of I talk about it a lot.
So that he doesn't see Mama.
Okay, sounds good. We're about ready to be done, so that's good. Ooh, I'm itchy. My face is itchy, and I'm over here. What are you doing here? Yeah, go. No dancing. No dancing, Charlie. Oh, watch out. Ooh. All these commentaries. I'm sorry. You can push mute if you don't like to hear. Okay, let me see. Oh, it's nice and clean. Oh, it's so nice and clean. You want to see how nice and clean it is? Up. Woo-wee. Customer service. I'm gonna need that one picture, the after picture, please. Okay. All right, Charlie, no dancing.
Did we take it before?
I did.
Great, I remember. Beep, beep, beep. Is he dead? Charlie!
I don't think I don't think he's responding to you at all. Here, let me help you.
He doesn't respond to anybody, bro.
Where's the squeaky toy?
Oh.
Charlie!
Be one of us though, will you?
Charlie!
Wait, look over here, Charlie. Look at David. Look at David. Look that way.
Great.
Love you, Charlie. Love you. Love you. Aww. Here, real quick, I'll let you see the inside of the ears, what we cleaned out. How clean they look now. This is what they should look like, okay? Real nice and clean. Do you see how clean that is? Did you see everything I got out of it? Ooh-wee. Nice and clean. They smell fresh. That ear cleaner I sell, it's got essential oils in it, and it's fresh. I mean, it's real fresh. Did she pass by already?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I know I've got to do some singing for you guys. And I'll be right back if you're willing to hang out with me for just a minute. And we'll say bye to Charlie. Those of you guys who are counting his days down with me, please just take a moment and say, love you, Charlie. Love you, Charlie.
Wait, so you saying this is the last time he's coming?
No, I'm saying as a dog gets older and you're counting down the amount of times he comes in. So every time an older pet comes in and you have that feeling of like, this might be my last time, you kind of sit back and recognize it. And like this is the third, so the last 3 grooms, I'm definitely doing that. I'm definitely recognizing that it might be any minute that I never see him again. So I really try to just connect and let him know that I really care about him and I've loved him all these years and that thank you and like, bye Charlie, you know, like real good within your soul.
What is that on his back? It looks like he's kind of like standing on his whole leg instead of just his paw now, or what? Like stand him up?
But he's sitting down right now, so what do you mean?
Like stand him up?
Oh, back there, is he squatting?
Right there, yeah, it looks like he's standing up, like sitting on his whole leg now, no?
He's standing up. I'm not sure what you mean.
Yeah.
And quick, that's up and down, fast forward and all that. I don't like that. I don't like that zoom in, zoom out. I like the slow stuff.
It's quick.
I don't think it's really appealing
Quick
to zoom.
action.
Yeah, but it sucks, man. To zoom in and zoom out. I mean, boo. So.
Look right now, it looks like
Alright,
he
Charlie.
has big old paws now.
Alright, Charlie.
Hey, that wheelchair we have for dogs. You might need that.
He sleeps a lot.
Yeah, but look at it now. It looks like he's about to give in. Yeah.
Oh, no, he's definitely, like, if you were out there walking him, he's very, very old right now. He's very he almost fell over a few times. Just his limbs are
really?
real weak.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks
I
like
don't, no offense, I don't mind giving a wheelchair away, but I don't think he'll be able to run around in it like
We can rent it.
we're not renting it. If anything, I'd give it to her. Like, what are you talking about? Listen, you stay production
Rentals.
artist thing and I'll stay over here and run the business.
Wheelchair rental,
My
yeah.
business.
Wheelchair rental. They do that in real life.
Yeah, but this is a client I care about. I would give them the wheelchair.
Oh.
Gosh, yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's a rental because once he goes, she's just gonna trash it, you know?
But Mr. Wonderful, he would be like, you give away what?
Yeah.
I always have Mr. Wonderful in my mind. I always hear the way he thinks. And I always hear the way everyone else thinks too.
You rent it on a monthly subscription, that's what you do.
But be careful, don't get taken advantage of, which happens to me all the time. I want to say we're done, and thanks for watching. And if you want me to chit chat with you, hang out for just a couple minutes. But I'm gonna go check out Mom, and we'll see you in a few minutes. Would you mind waiting for me?
Alright.
You can hit subscribe, share, and like while you're waiting. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah, you definitely need a harness now. right? Isn't that better than pulling on the neck? When they're blind, they're kind of just doing their own thing, you know? They're looking around and wandering around and, come on. I mean, you're kind of almost like carrying them, but just down there.
See you later, Charlie. Bye.
Bye, Charlie. Say bye.
Meantime, you guys can watch this. The past groom. In case y'all missed something.
Oh my God. Charlie? Is it Charlie?
Where's the volume on this thing?
Now, like the Bravura, the face feet sanitary only. And if I did a bunch of these all day, this Bravura is I'm gonna have to change it out. It won't tolerate a lot. I just thought I'd let you know. And if these mats weren't coming, you hear the motor going. with me? Who's with me? Who's with me, you guys? Who's with me? Who's with me? Let's do. Oh, the wind blowing. Oh my gosh.
Mute.
I'm on mute.
No, mute that.
Okay, let's see here.
Here, give it to me.
I'm supposed to do all this and look at you
Here,
guys
give it to
and
me,
talk to
man.
you and understand what you guys are writing and everything. I guess I've got I'm an excellent micromanager. I mean, multitasker.
You can't even figure out what to do.
No, real quick though, real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do the spin. Okay, what's up, you guys? Thanks for watching DD Core with My Favorite Groomer. I love it when you're hanging out with me while I'm grooming. The reason why I said who watched Bachelor last night is because when the Bachelor and his dad were talking, they were sweating. The dad especially was sweating buckets. You know why? Because lighting makes it so hot. So I'm over here grooming, but you don't know. In my mind and my body, I am so hot because of the lighting, and the lighting being so bright to provide you some of the best views that you can get. So that's why I said, I'm like, make sure you can hear me. That's why I said, who watched The Bachelor last night? Because they were sweating, and I was looking at what was inside the picture, and sure enough, they got one view of one light that was huge, and I was like, that's what it is. All that lighting makes you sweat. So thanks a lot for hanging out, and those of you guys who stuck around to listen to me chit-chat with you, thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. If you hit that share, that's all I need for your support. Just hit share, let someone know in your family, in your friend circle, that you love watching this channel. Get them to subscribe so I can see more folks from Germany, UK, Switzerland. I just love international, being able to touch lives across the planet. That is so cool to me. I just really enjoy it. Because I, too, have touched the planet. I have been to many places like London, Germany. I still yet to have to go to Australia. That's on my bucket list. But I've been to almost every state in America, and I can thank the United States Air Force for that. So please, please let me know where you're from, and please, please share. Because if I can get a group of enough people, I will definitely come to your country. And that's what I need. I need a reason to get out there. Because it's pretty expensive, if you know what I mean. Internationals can't donate, ? I don't know why you can't. You should be able to donate right there on the YouTube channel. Right there where you chat, there's a $. You should be able to donate through YouTube. If you can't, then check the description of the video. There may be different opportunities for you to donate if you want to. You don't have to. Let me keep on looking here. What's up, San Jose? I've been through there. Been through San Jose, California. Love you guys out there in California. I have family in California. I grew up in California, in Victorville, California. Oh, man. Do I have donations to sing for? First thing, yep. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation, Pookie Puppy, to My Favorite Groomer. Clap, clap, clap. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. Keep them coming. Let me scroll and make sure I take care of those folks. Oh, and right before that, same person. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation, Pookie Puppy, to My Favorite Groomer. Clap, clap, clap. Woohoo! Keep them coming. Awesome. Thank you for your donations. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can scroll that far back, but all those hearts, you know, when you just need that, come on. And when you go to a concert, you can hear them. Well, I can't hear, right? You guys have to write and I have to see. So doing those hearts, let me see if I can go back to where it did that. Okay, hold on here. Okay. Scroll. Right, scroll. Bear with me. Scroll. There's so much I want to see and read. Scroll. Here's all the hearts. Woo! I like the way you're cutting his hair. Thanks, Denise. Denise Llamas. You know I love me some llamas. And I love those hearts, man. Thank you so much for letting me know you love me. I love you back. Oh, I've got to hear what did you guys say about the song? Hi, Didi. I finally caught it live. Robin C. Awesome. Do dogs get surgery for cataract in the U.S.? Just wondering. Carreri, yes, they do. And it usually costs about $2,500 to $5,000 an eye. And I know that because I got it quoted out for a dog that I had rescued. And her name was Sally. And when I rescued her, she was, I don't know, the math, 15-ish, 16-ish, and she died when she was 21. And I gave her that senior care home, right? And she taught me everything I need to know about senior dog care, afterlife care, and I hate the word hospice care. She taught me all of that. urinating, diapers. I know everything about that. So if you need a professional to give you God's honest advice about that kind of care, let me know, because I will not lie to you, and I will give you the best input you need to know to save you money, because there's all kinds of diapers, wraps, and they all do not work. Trust me. All kinds of diapers and everything. But anyways, she had gone blind. And I told myself after she passed away that if ever I had another dog go blind, I would have one eye done on the cataracts or the blindness, whatever the problem was. I would have one eye done at $2,500, because if she'd have had one eye left, I really think, and I bank on it all the time, that she would have probably had 5 more years of life. It was because she went blind that caused other things to start to happen, like bumping around and falling or tripping on something. And she was the type of blind dog that would find her way out and find her way back in. She was extremely independent, in and out of the doggy door by herself for over 5 years being blind. How amazing is that? So I do recommend it, but not everyone could afford something like that. So then you have to ask the particular owner, could they afford it, you know? I had just talked to a client who couldn't afford a $2,500 surgery, and their pet had to be put down. All of which, you know, you can't save every animal. And part of the reason why they didn't go forward with the surgery was because the chances of the problem coming back were extremely high. So you have to weigh all these as pet parents, and that's why we are our best pet advocate, because we love and own our pets. And we also are the ones that pay for everything. So each parent has the right to make their own pet parent decisions, right? So, yep. The world's person, what's up? I am back, and welcome back, and thank you, and be ready for amazing things coming this year. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. 2 dogs and a van adventure to my favorite groomer. Clap, clap, clap. Woohoo! Thank you so much for your donation. Keep them coming. I appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, different size helmets. They did not have those years ago. They do now, and they do have things like angel wings and stuff like that that are really cool for blind pets. Helmets are, yes, definitely needed. If you have a blind dog, please get a helmet. I don't have a referral for that, but I will get you one. So if you need something, email me at myfavoritegroomer.com. You go to the website and email me through the site. All right, so something I wanted to say. Yeast infection, didn't know it would be a test. Diane was like, didn't know it would be a pet. Yeast infection. So I usually say there's 2 colors in the ears, dark burgundy red, which is an ear in my opinion, it would be like an ear infection in the ear because of water. And then the other color that I have found in the ears, and trust me, I've been doing this a long time, and I'm not a veterinarian. Go to a veterinarian if you want veterinarian advice. You're watching a grooming channel, and groomers clean ears. Groomers clean a lot of things. And groomers clean dogs' ears. And sometimes we're the only person that cleans ears, whether it's infected or not. Some people, like I said, can't afford, they don't want to go to the vet. They might go to the vet and be out $1,000 when it was really just, they wanted just an ear cleaning. But that's not all that happens at that visit. So some people just don't go. If you don't know, some people just don't go, okay? And some people can go at every whim. Oh, she's limping, let's go. Oh, she's throwing up, let's go. Oh, she's not doing well, let's go. Not everyone can do that. Not everyone has the luxury of doing that. And if you, just please don't judge people that do or do not go. It's not us to judge what they can and can't do, and we don't know everybody's story. And unless you do know, and unless you are perfect, I would refrain from judgment. Just be understanding. Okay, yellow being, in my opinion, seeing this a long time going, I've been grooming very long time, and worked at a veterinarian as well, and learned a lot of stuff there, and followed veterinarians around doing toenail trims and other stuff, and learning a lot of stuff there. And I've done some really, 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 really nasty ears. I've messed with nasty teeth. I have a lot of nasty moments under my belt. And sometimes the ear being yellow is because of allergy issues. Now, in my opinion, allergy issues, it could be what came in the air. It could be what flies through the air, like I talked about last week or the other day. We are flat here in Texas, so we get a lot of allergy problem stuff coming just flying through because it doesn't stop in the mountains. Not near us. It'll stop over there in the mountains, but anything after that just keeps on coming or going, right? So we get it all. So we have all kinds of allergy problems. Today will be oak, tomorrow will be mold, and so forth. But what happens is yellow gunkiness, in my opinion, is coming from the ears. And did you see his skin? And if you didn't, you just got here, you need to watch this whole video all over again, because you're missing the very part where we showed you how much the skin was doing some weird stuff. So in my opinion, it's something he's doing a lot of. And he sure as heck isn't running around his backyard a lot. He's going out to potty and he's resting a lot at his age and his body, right? And his blindness. He's not doing a lot of partying. So what's the other thing he's doing a lot of? He always eats, right? He's eating twice a day at least. So if he's eating twice a day, every day, and that might be the reason, well, then it might be in his food. So what do I ask Mom? Just took him out there. Cynthia, is he back on science diet? And so she said, I just switched him back to science diet, and I switched him from Royal Canin, because he had the veterinarian problem, right? He went to the veterinarian, not a veterinarian problem, but he had a veterinarian visit, almost lost him 7 months ago. Watch the last video for Charlie. He has his own playlist, and you will hear what happened. Got his teeth pulled, all that happened, had a problem with this, and a lot of problems. So you got switched to Royal Canin for medical purposes. And then she said a week ago, she switched him back to science diet, but instead of kibble, she moved him to the canned. He has one tooth. So I understand why she moved to the can, but now I said, well, I honestly wouldn't. She goes, what kind of shampoo should I use and all this stuff? And my opinion is, no, you don't need to buy shampoo. Like, yeah, buy it, here you go. But no, you don't need to. We need to play out the food switch and let's see what happens. She has tea tree at home. I said, tea tree shampoo by Pet Silk. I said, use that. She said she used it last week. So you use that, or use Pet Silk Rainforest, whatever you'd like. So he's got some skin problems due to what may be the allergies from the food switch. Do that if you want, but it's not going to be your full fix. And all that yellow gunky color stuff in his ears tells me, the groomer, I feel like it's definitely because of the food. But only time will tell. Let's wait 3 months and let's reevaluate. So that's what we'll do. But the answer I was looking for in all those questions with the what is yellow? Yellow in the ears is a sign of allergies to something. Raw feet, chewing the feet over and over and over is a sign of an allergy, usually related with environment like grass, rocks, dirt, that sort of thing. And it can change different times of year. So you do a diary just like you would if you got migraines. Do a diary of like all the times your dog is itching its feet and find out at what time of year does this pollen what pollen is it that's bothering you? And then let's do something right before it gets here every year to avoid it flaming up. Hope that helps somebody out there. Food for thought, and thanks for listening. If you are interested in one-on-one coaching, you're welcome to book that at myfavoritegroomer.com. We are doing workshops here this year, and so if you're interested in any workshops particularly, please let me know by emailing me at myfavoritegroomer.com. Don't forget to pick up your Dog Up minis at dogupstand.com. And there's so much happening. Be sure you're followed the Facebook page at My Favorite Groomer page, and that way you'll see different content as well as different content on our Instagram page and maybe our Twitter. So I really appreciate you guys being here. It's been a long day, and I just have to let you go. And so how many of you guys on the last note are going to sing the blind song? Oh my gosh, we make up stuff all the time, don't we? Just to get through the groom. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. As soon as I started talking to him, boy, oh boy, he let me get right into the face, didn't he? But I still really enjoyed singing the song to him. All right, I love you guys and thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.